Ladies and gentlemen, we have Fancy against TGL David. I like both of these cats, I'll be honest. They're both good dudes. I've hung out with Fancy a few times. He lives in Dallas, and I've known him for years now. David, I don't know David as well, but I know he's a good guy. I've always enjoyed my interaction with him. 6th MCS major appearance for Fancy. 3rd career Madden Bowl appearance. 3rd? Madden? I'm not convinced that's actually correct. Madden 21, he made it. Madden 20, he didn't make it. Maybe he did make it in Madden 20. Anyways, first major appearance since Madden 22 Ultimate Kickoff, and he qualified via Last Chance Qualifier. You got to think about how significant this is, right? Madden Ultimate Kickoff was the first tournament in Madden 22. This means he went the rest of Madden 22 not making a tournament, and then he went all of Madden 23 not making a tournament either until just this past month. And just from doing that, though, made himself 100K. Just like that. Betting on, I mean, he has absolutely bet on himself, and it's worked out. It's worked out. A little bit of stubble right here. David right here, rocking a full, see, this is a new picture of him. Got good mustache. This sideburn, bringing it all the way down. This is like a, kind of a, I used to have like something similar. It's kind of like a chin strap, kinda, is what that is. First MCS major appearance, only competitor to qualify via MCS points with no, has nothing against water bottles. I'm not totally sure what that is, but he's 21, which means he can get lit. All right, let's get into it, boys. Fancy starting off with the ball in this game. We see him in the gun tight offset. This could be Saints playbook, and the play of PA seams immediately. The way I can tell, even with that, let's see if we can see play art. Yeah, so this deep corner right here. Let's see, he's got motion snap, this Michael Irvin slant out. It's going to do a really good job against both man and zone. Immediately, though, hits an absolute nuke. Could have gotten a better rack, actually, maybe scored. What happened right here? Watch the QB. Oh, Brunel. So Brunel's left-handed. He ran play action from the right side, and it just, like, he tried to cancel it. It just kind of got weird for a second. That probably doesn't happen very often, but you can get yourself into some bad situations if that happens too often. Yeah, you actually see him flipping right here to get Keith Byers on the left side. He's not going to run that PA. Let's see what we have here. PA seam. Good user. Look at this. This is a great user by so what is this, double Mabel? It looks like these guys are at probably 25, probably a 5. Let me see if I'm right. Watch his user, though. Yeah, double Mabel. Watch what happens on this left side. This flat's going to stop, like, right here. Look at the user getting over here. Fancy not going to be able to throw this, even though it could be a touchdown late. Takes off up the middle, though. Good pocket by Fancy. Man, there used to be a feature in the game where if you tapped L2, your quarterback would turn into a runner. This was Madden 20. One of the best features ever. I wish I didn't get rid of it. Made that scrambling up the middle way better. A lot of us guys in TNC were super good at it. I learned a lot of it from D-Croft. I used to be really good at it, too. That stuff was awesome. Moving those safeties down is David trying to get them in the passing lanes of these seams. Don't want to get snap thrown for an easy gain of 8, 9, 10. And we're going to see a route combo, double hitches, double posts. Basically, these hitches are going to glitch out cloud flats to get them to suck in, letting these posts cross the field and get open in the corners. It's just about if they run correctly. So let's watch right here. Let's see. See what happens right here. And we're going to see literally that. Watch. See how this post is getting that corner? See, it's open right here. Just, it takes a little long to develop. It takes kind of a second to develop, man. I'm not going to lie. Fancy seems very chill right now. Very laid back. Not kind of just playing some Madden, bro. Just hanging out. 214, Dallas area code. Don't know if that's the actual Dallas. I think that's Dallas, specifically. I think he's from McKinney. I can never remember. I don't know. I'm really bad with all that stuff. Slant, bang, high ball, Drake London into the end zone for a touchdown. Basic combo right here. Post slant over the middle. He ran it out of the play. I can never remember this name. Like Saints Shakes or something like that. Can never remember it. But it essentially becomes a route combo we've seen a ton with post slant. User, you can tell, dude, in other Maddens, this user right here plays this. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Ted Hendricks is on this post. So the correct read would be circle. Not in this game, though. You can't change directions as well. I don't love it, but Fancy knows it. 214 Tip Yo Cap is the team name. Touchdown Fancies. And we're going to see David. He just audibled from bunch of gun tight slots halfback weak. Again, I wish, man, David is typically more off meta. Oh, that was just ended the game right there. Once I'm going to get into my point here in a second. Watch what happens. Screamer off this. Was that off the right edge? Yeah, this guy just comes totally free. David tries to get that ball fast, trying to throw it away right here. Gets hit. Wow. That'd be pick 6 right there. David's, he's a big CFM guy. Been off meta for a while. Like, most of this year, he was off meta too. But for years, he's been off meta, running a lot of, like, gun doubles and stuff. But he has conformed to the meta. Always sad to see that happen. But it's paid off for him as he's in Madden Bowl, so you can't really blame him here. 3-3 Cub for Fancy on defense. Fancy likes this defense. And something I'm curious about just on that play, if David notices it, is watch the streak right here from Square. Watch this. He actually is... This pass lead up and out lob is potential touchdown, at least a big play. David sees this post get open, though. Can't blame for hitting it. But I'm curious if he might go back to that, or if Fancy recognized that as well. He might go right back to it right here, actually. Let's see. If you put Square on a streak, I would not be surprised if he's looking for that. Put Square on a streak. Square's on the streak. That time he got... Hey, seriously, I'm very convinced that's what just happened. You see, watch. Square's on a streak right here. Fancy, though, recognized it the play before, I think. Because, watch, it's bracketed right now. See? Bagged. Hits a bench concept on the right side. Just basic out route, corner out. Every type formation you could do that kind of that concept from whether it's gun deuce close, gun tight slots halfback weak, gun bunch, right? Gun cluster, gun halfback, bunch halfback strong. Any of those type formations, you can run that bench combo. Very, very basic. Nah, I'm gonna suck Fancy off right here for a second, bro. Like that, like I'm meat riding for a sec, bro. Watch this click on, bro. Look, so he sends this guy. He clicks the right stick in. This guy's coming at him, but he's trying to bait this drag. Watch, click on, but he accidentally double clicks. Oh, he wouldn't have got it. He wouldn't have gotten it, but I think. Looking at Fancy's reaction, bro. Look at his reaction. He goes, whoo. Watch his chin. Watch his chin and lips. Right here. Whoo. Nah, he was trying to bait it, I think. Whether that was intentional when he clicked the right stick in or not, that's what he ended up trying to do. He just accidentally clicked it too many times. That's hell. One of my favorite things in the game, bro, is setting a defender, clicking on, coming back to lurk it, bro. One of the sexiest moves in defensive Madden. Inside zone gets about nothing for Darrell Davis. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And we're seeing a lot of hurry up out of David. I feel like, I don't know if he's super big into hurry up, but he is right now. And so, concept, we see this all the time, right, guys? And it doesn't matter the formation. You can replicate this on everything. We have, instead of post slant that we always talk about, we have crosser, motion slant, out route, and then streak on this side. Streak on the left side. Right, and we see that all the time. You can do so many different things. It could be crosser slant, post, slant, crosser. Different Maddens might appeal to certain routes a little bit better, like maybe a post over a slant or something like that. But here we go, going fast right now. Yeah, he's really going fast. He's really, really going fast. I wonder why. I feel like that's not. You could even tell the offensive line's pretty tired. Not that it really matters a ton. But I wonder why he wants to go so fast right now. I'm thinking about, I might reach out to more people, try to bring them on for these like we did with Cole. I might try to. I know most of the guys. Let's see. Good playmaker in. Man, this is actually a little bit of a lost art. Is the playmaker, but especially the playmaker hitch. Look, hitch sits right here. But if you playmaker it, right, you could playmaker it. Boom, 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 boom. You wouldn't really playmaker it down. But this can get playmaker 3 different ways. Or it could just sit. He has post going this way. Users on that. He's going to playmaker left. Users in a no man's land. Great job. Love that. Haven't seen that a ton in forever. Really have not seen that concept in a while. I'm a huge fan of it. I didn't like the wheel running into the post late on that play. But regardless. Fancy on Mean Joe Green. Ends up being good defense regardless. Always scary when you get caught on a D tackle. Always scary. And you can actually see, bro. Let's see if we can see these. Look how tired these guys are. And while it's like, oh, it's offensive line, who cares? Like This will lead, like, fatigue leads to ratings being lower, which means that they will block worse. They'll be less, they'll be slower if you're pulling them. They'll get shedded way faster, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you don't want that. Well, I gotta assume it's gonna be like wheel, flat, slant, or it's gonna be like post slant. Let's see what the combo is. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm a idiot. Yeah, post slant. Post slant. Really gotta assume, again, going to tight slot, 3rd and 10. Gotta be like, again, it's either flat, boom, wheel, or it's got to be post slant, something like that, right? Might see a hitch to try to pull down the flats. Let's see. Ooh, going wide. Maybe what are we doing? Let's see. Fancy manually moving guys around. Ooh. Just really trying to stretch the field. Oh, ooh. Fancy almost getting lucky, bro. Fancy was getting lucky. So we talked about this last time. Yeah, so this is it goes all the way down, connects a little bit right here. I would bet, I had a similar beard when I was a little bit younger. I would bet in like a year or two, we're going to see him with a really full beard is my bet. Look at this, though. He could have been tackled for a first. I bet dang, that's unfortunate. Got to take 3 probably, right? Yeah, that's smart. It's annoying, but it's whatever, right? It's always scary to get behind in possessions to Fancy, to a player that's going to offense as Fancy is, because now Fancy controls a lot of the game, and he is consistently one of the best offensive players in the world. Post route over the middle, Michael Irvin, good job, basic combo right there. What was that camera pan? What a crazy camera pan that was, guys. Whatever. The EA chairs, nice. And I mean, again, like. You see how this combo gets mixed in? Look, he's going to be here post, or slant post, rather. Just mixing in this time, PA seam, so we have a giant corner route and the streak. And you know what I mean? So, you have a bomb potential. Yeah. And he's on the wrong guy. He's on the wrong user. Pressure gets in, though. Fancy can't get that ball out fast enough to the slant. But you see how, like, you could take meta route combos and then work them into, how can you work them into other things? Fancy's combining 2 meta route combos, taking that deep corner route and then mixing it with post slant on the same play. Makes the play really tough to stop. Ooh, again, David on the wrong guy. Fancy hitting the check down. Keith Byers able to swerve inside for a first down, taking us to the 2-minute, or rather the second quarter, and I skip perfectly to the next play. Let's see what we got here. Tough window, yeah. Can't blame him forcing it because it's a pretty safe throw, but we hard to be able to actually get that in. Fancy really liking to play PA seams, and then this this play, the vert shake play. Saints play with tight offset tight end, play with the slot wheel. Can't think of the name of it. I never will. Don't care. Anyways, he loves this play though. Post slant. I mean, yeah, you see how again post slant. This time wheel. And again, is it a similar play? Yes, but the complementary routes are way different, and you have to defend it entirely differently if you're David. And again, we're able to see Michael Irvin getting open across the middle of the field for a dot. And you'll see Fancy. It looks like Fancy wants to keep on going to this combo post slant and working kind of a different, I guess, like I said, like complementary routes. There's nothing wrong with that, because that route combo in of itself is polarizing enough to where David had to do so much to stop it. And then it mix in routes around it. It's so hard to stop. Yeah, Fancy's going for that double hitch combo right here. Gotta look for these posts in the corners of a sideline, basically. Let's see. He might hit him over the middle. Could. See what I'm saying? Look, if he didn't get rolled out, he could have thrown, like, he can technically throw this. See what I'm saying? But the thing I don't like about it is that they take so long to develop, and you just don't really get that time in this game. You really don't. I like the way Decroft ran it. I think is the best way to run it with that tight end crosser because he gets across the field pretty fast. The posts, I think, take too long. 0-1 trap, 2nd and 5. See what he was able to do. Got a good shoot from David right here. Really just going to be standing right here. Ted Hendricks going to be looking to shoot right across. Right, so this guy's going to block here. This guy's going to block here, or maybe release upfield. We're going to see a trap. He should be able to come free if he does it correctly. Let's see exactly what happens. Oh, center went backside. My fault. Yeah, good job. Good shoot. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. 3rd and 3. What's the play? Not pinching the line. David not pinching the line right here. Let's go back to that. I bet he doesn't score a touchdown. I haven't seen it work yet. Slant. Now he's going slant to get them across the field faster. I'm wrong, but you see, like, literally it worked out, like, see, this time Fancy goes with the slants. The post would cut, like, here, right? Slants are going to cut here. Going to be a difference about, like, a second, half second, which is the difference here in whether or not pressure gets in. Look, you can actually see pressure. If that's a little bit longer, pressure's in his face, able to fit that ball in. Plax down to the 4. Let's see what Fancy has for red zone. A lot of these TNC guys have been running a lot of some single back deuce close out of the Saints playbook. Dez was running it for a while. I haven't seen it this tournament, but I know a lot of them like it in this area. We'll see if he goes to or if he has something else. Definitely has a few lab plays for this area of the field, I'd have to assume. David got to go to his favorite defense down here. Has to be good at both against the run and the pass. It's tough. It's tough to score down here, but it's also tough because there's so many options for the offense to do that as a defense you don't necessarily know what to do always either. A gun split offset for Fancy. Probably going to be that fullback inside. Such a popular play call. No, not a good user shoot from David, and 2-1-4 tip your cap into the end zone again. Fancy up 14-3. I want to point out the reason this runs so good is because essentially this running back's acting as a lead block. It's like an ISO, right? So he's essentially a fullback. And he's going to pick up this user. A lot of times he's going to pick up this user who's trying to shoot. See? Perfect right there. Like, that's textbook, like, just being a fullback. 3 minutes left, though, in the first half. David's still in a fine... Like, he gets ball at half, so you're in a fine spot, right? You are. Running a pretty basic combo. Ooh, that's almost a strip animation, low-key. Get points here. Get points. Don't let Fancy get points before half. Even if you only get 3, it's not the end of the world because you get ball coming out of half. So it's like, you know what I mean? This looks worse than what it is, right? Because you get the ball at half. It's not the worst thing ever. You just have to be composed because it can feel like, oh gosh, I'm in a bad spot. Good defense from Fancy. Throws it away. David does smart throwaway right there. 6 for 12 for 65. Not moving the ball at a super high clip. But to be fair, this is only his second drive, and his first drive just got stopped in the red zone. Let's see what we have here. Go. Quick throw. Fancy trying to get that knockout. Falls forward, though, for the first down. And David again going fast right here, but it looks like we're going to take this to a 2-minute warning. No. Okay. Really surprised by how fast he's going. This is a pretty typical, like, especially because you're actually, like, you really should let this go to a 2-minute warning because you only snap it that fast if you're, like, pressed for time, so you get an extra play, basically, or an extra clock stoppage. So you can get a play off before the stop clockage, I guess. And, yeah, he's really trying to go fast. How odd. I'd like to know why. Corner out, got it, throws it, catches it. Watch this. So a little baby thing he does right here. A little underrated that a lot of guys don't really realize is he kind of directs it. Watch the click on here, and he kind of like swerves a little bit. Basically gets him a little bit better of a rack animation. You see a lot of comp guys do that where they're really able to manipulate a lot of these animations. Is that okay? Just random close up to Pavin right here. What's up, Pavin? Don't know who this is. Looks a little bit like Chris from Mr. Beast crew. Like it really does. That is his hair. Not him, but looks like him. Anyways. All right. David in a good spot. I will say, Fancy will get the ball back before half. Let's see. Has it. Throws it. Catches it. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Davids. TGL, please work. Team get lucky, please work. And Fancy going back to a similar outcome we've seen. One thing to note is that David did not chase points here. He could have cut the lead down to 3. Obviously, it would just mean a field goal would tie it. He did not chase points. It's just, I honestly think it's such a preference thing if you want to chase points or not. I feel like I've seen so many situations of it paying off and so many situations of it not paying off. It's like, whatever you prefer. I'm not going to sit here and criticize. If you do chase points, though, like, you need to have a really good 2-point play or else then you're kind of an idiot. But if you have a 2-point play you're confident in, chase points if you want to. Quick throw, Keith Byers. Ooh, I talk about this, bro. You got to be able to make tackles. There's a difference in, 10 yards? Let's see, 10 yards and a first down and being inbounds, right? This tackle's got to be made right here because this is inbounds. Clock will keep running or timeout will be used. Yeah, got to make that tackle. It's bad for David. Fancy a mere 15, 16, 17-ish yards away from FG range. So we'll see. David backing off these outside corners. Got to assume this is a 30-yard flat, 5, probably something like that. We'll see. Pressure off that. Okay. Fancy uses a timeout right there. I'm curious if looking back, and obviously hindsight's the thing, if Fancy likes that play call right there. I don't know. He probably doesn't mind. Let's see. Let's see what David is doing. Pressure almost got in. Pressure got kind of picked up, though. And now Fancy, Fancy is kind of dicking him down in the open field. I'll be honest. Bro. Fancy's kind of dicking David down in the open field right now. He's always had good stick, no pause. And, yeah, no matter really what the game is, I feel like he's always had good stick. Let's go. Yeah, he's going Saints in right now. A little bit different of a combo. Haven't seen this as often. But, I mean, it's similar, though, in the sense that post slant, again, just kind of a different depth post. Oh! This is why, man, if there's something you're going to give up on defense, right? If there's one thing you're going to give up, it's this scramble up the middle. Because in getting into things like this, like, dude just like he tries to slide and do slips, you can get sucked into a hit stick right there and drives over, right? Drives over. It is so scary to take that scramble up the middle in this year's game, and really in most games. You got to be really disciplined. And I've seen it backfire so many times. I have won so many games from it backfiring to other people. I have lost so many games from it backfiring on me. Oh, man. Was post slant? No. This time we're going to go a little flood right. Post. Got whoo, caught it through his hands. Fancy just trying to take that check down. Had that post, I think, up top. I would be curious if Fancy... No, good D. Throws it again. This time catches it out of bounds. Fancy's on the same drag route twice. Both of them could have been gains of at least 5. Both were caught out of bounds or not caught at all. 3rd and 10. Looks like he's got to settle for 3. We'll see what the play call is here. Has a timeout, so, I mean, he could do whatever, really. He could even run the ball if he wanted to. He won't. Obviously he wouldn't, but PA seems taking a shot to the end zone, looks like. Surprised he didn't quick snap this if he was going to call it, truthfully. What's he doing? Going post route? Is there a post or a slant? Yeah. There's both. There's both. Don't worry. Don't worry. Has it. Throws it. Pass lead. Look at the pass lead, boys. Again, this is stuff that a lot of people are not doing, bro. They don't do it at a high clip, and this is a lot. Like, this is a big difference maker, bro. Look, if he throws this normally, catches it right here, this guy hit stick might drop it. Pass lead. Look, like, this is intentional. Look where this pass lead is. Up and back. Look at the animation it sucks him into. This animation back here instead of an animation over here, risking a hit stick, popped up, maybe a pick. It's really good. Freeform completion, it even says right there. One thing that we saw a lot back in the wild card tournament was that people are going towards a very people are going from freeforming to classic, to classic, and I really felt like that was wrong. And I'm very happy to see people all back to class or back to freeforming for the most part. Out route, no. Wow, what a miserable play call from Fancy. Really bad. I'm really shocked. You don't have timeouts. You have 9 seconds. Nothing in bounds. You can't get another play off. There will not be another play. And if you're going to call bench, it's not even the worst play call here, but you got to throw it later because on this break, you're not going to get a great catch out of bounds animation, and he gets tackled. You got to throw it super late on the sidelines. Oh, I think he threw it early because he was afraid of a sack, but he got really greedy. Yeah. And that keeps David really in the game right here because now David can take the lead on this drive. Instead, Fancy should be up 17-10 at the minimum, and David should be trying to tie it. Now David has a chance to take the lead and take control of the game. Super questionable play call from Fancy. 1st and 10 already, apparently. Nothing there. Gonna take off. Slides. Fancy tries diving to get him into a bad animation, but he does get the slide. I'm a big believer, boys, and I think a lot of comp guys agree with me. on this is that if you double tap X while you're running with your quarterback, slide. You should not get sucked out of the slide animation. If you get that double tap off, great pocket, bro. Before someone hits you, you should not be at any risk. I'm a big believer in that. Look at this pocket, bro. Guy screaming off this edge. Halfback looking left first, working his way back across. Watch this. Boom. Steps over, stays composed, then works his way back up. I mean, talk about pocket, bro. The only thing that could have made that better is if you deliver a fucking like laser 30 yards downfield. Great pocket, David. That's a hot, like, keep your eyes downfield doing that. Like, you just feel it. Post slant. Slant. Got it. Lay him. Good gain right there, about 13. 11 for 17, 145. David's starting to get into a rhythm on offense right here. And going fast still, bro. No, another no huddle. Just speed, speed, speed. What we have? 5-man. Not there. Corner route, high ball, good catch, good rack. Strip animation. I've not seen that knock out of bounds animation. Huh. Whatever. And David's feeling himself, bro. I like David's glasses. I have glasses somewhere. Oh, they're right there. They're like rectangle lenses. Throws it up and away. Fancy going for the swat, trying to tip it back in bounds. Nice. Respect that, Fancy. It's hard to move the ball down here. We'll see what David T does. What's he got for us? Little Seaman Demon. Ooh! That's hot. You gotta force some stuff when you get this close, bro. What happens right here? Is this he rotate like this? What happens? Let me see it again. Because this is the route we're looking at. Tight end, left side. Yeah, middle third, rotating. Outside third, dropping back. Able to fit that seam. It's a tight throw, bro. Like, in fact, I'm not convinced he actually got his hands on the ball. I'm 100% honest with you guys. Let's watch this again. I'm not convinced that David's tight end got the ball. All right. Okay, not yet. Got it. Immediate. Great catch. Great hands by George Kittle. Touchdown. That is just one of those combos, though, in the red zone, bro. You're really, like, attacking the seam is such a big thing against zone in the red zone. You're able to take advantage of that big time. Fancy. Probably going to another, post slant combo. Or actually, this time, a little bit different. We see this on a bunch where we go drag underneath, motion out slant. Fancy ran this, I think, one other time. This does such a good job getting in. Ooh, he's taking a deep shot. Overthrown. Fancy's got to be annoyed by that one. Would have basically put him in position to at least tie it. Now he's got to keep fighting. And when he just had a big time ball, deep pass that was. Corner route develops so fast. So lethal. Post slant. This time out of that shakes play. Yeah. Why make things harder when you can make things simple? Like, make things simple, make things look very similar to one another, and you can force the defense to really have to lock in to stop these few plays that you've mastered. Why learn 15 different plays? That's why, like, with ebooks, for example, bro, I'll never be somebody who puts 20 plays in an ebook, because it's like, I have played, like, you don't run that in Madden. You don't run 20 different plays. You master 10. That's killing Fancy, bro. That hurts. Yeah, he's upset. Rightfully so. That's the thing, bro. Like, you don't need 20 plays. You're running 20 plays in Madden, you're doing something wrong. I'll stand by that. Because you don't see anybody doing that. I've never ran it 20 plays. My playbook, the most it's ever been, is about 10 plays. There's no reason to run that many plays. Unless you're trying to have fun. But that's a different conversation, right? Does he force that seam? Low-key might have had a big dot of the seam, but takes an easy first down. Expect that from Fancy. Yeah, those two missed deep corner routes is definitely frustrating for Fancy. Definitely a frustrating thing. Looks like he's gonna look for it again. So is he just I need to pay more attention to what David's doing on defense. But let's see. That won't have it here. Takes that drag. Yeah. He's flipped the formation, Fancy has. But yeah, just going to post now. Touchdown. Had the tutty. I mean, takes the open route, so nothing wrong with it. Watch this left side. This guy's dropping in a cloud. I think David wants to back this guy off, but he doesn't. So watch this seam, this little like inverted streak, outward breaking. This is an inside quarter right here. Touchdown, pass lead up and out. Although maybe he doesn't have time to. But I mean, he threw the open route, so you can't like, you know what I mean? But something that Fancy. I know. Like I said, I've known Fancy for years, and he's He's really good about recognizing that type of thing. Like, as he throws a ball, he also sees the other part of the field. Let's see. Post, finally enough time. That's a dot. Yeah, we've seen him trying to set that route combo up forever, and he fits it in right here this time finally. Right, watch this cloud. Sucks down. High ball. Bang. Tutty. Herman Moore. Lions legend. Little too early to call it a money drive, but David on a big drive right here. It's so just going. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Let's see what the play call is right here. Looking. Called this a few times. Yeah, see that playmaker in. This time gets, yeah. And we saw this play. This is the second time he's called it. This time, ooh, big feet, got out of bounds. So, route combo here, basically, we're going to ignore everything besides square and circle. But look, crosser, hitch. Hitch is going to get playmaker back inside. User has to choose. And look, last time user chose crosser. So he threw this earlier in the game. This time, though, we're going crosser. Yeah, I'm such a fan of that route combo, bro. That's an old one. That's an old one, bro. We haven't seen that in years, I don't think. Because we didn't run that at all last year. Probably Man 21 we saw it some. Man 20 we saw it. Huh. Dang, have not seen that one in quite a while, boys. Cares of Fancy. See, he hasn't really ran it too many times, though, so I bet Fancy doesn't really adjust to it yet. Yeah, he's not. Little in route over the middle. Good throw. Catches it for the first down. 4's up in the chat. We're heading to the 4th. See what we have here. Going back to that same combo. Playmakers in. Got it. Same combo. This time user did not sit on the hitch far enough. Playmaker it in. Good combo, bro. And he can even play games with who he puts on that hitch and who he puts on that crosser. He could change that up some. Doesn't need to yet, but I've seen that be like a little bit of a variable if someone tries adjusting too much to that play, and that's a play that you want to call a lot. Ooh, man. The glasses are tough, bro. It'd be cool if these had like It'd be cool if these had, if they're like purple or something. I don't know. I feel like he would look really good at those, regardless. Let's see what the combo is. Got it. Yep. Down to the 3. Chance to take the lead and to put Fancy's back against the wall. Inside zone's a call. Let's see if Fancy has a shoot or not. Fancy, no shoot, but good enough defense all around from the team. They rally him down to the 2-yard line. Another hurry up 6-second. Well, that's a crazy long. Runoffs are so inconsistent in this game. I don't hate 6 seconds there. It's just inconsistent. Do you pass from here? Do you run that? He's running that combo we've seen a ton of. Ooh. No. Oh, David, you idiot. You idiot, David. Why would you throw that? Oh, my gosh. All right. Didn't throw a pick, so you got to bounce back. No time to sit on it. Gosh dang, bro. Threw it directly at Fancy's head. Directly at his freaking skull. All right. Whatever. We got to have a gadget play right here, right? It looks like it. Yep. This is a gadget play, boys. What do we got? Quick throw. Picked off. Gadget play doesn't work. Gadget play goes back for 6. Gadget play goes back for 6. What happened? We're not going to watch the run back all the way. What happened to Fancy? So, look, so it's a stack formation, both sides, but let's pay attention to the left side. Going quick throw right here, right? We see this out of like that gun stack Y flex and Saints a lot. David tries doing it out of different formation, but same idea. And he actually looks like he has it. Tries to throw it. Bad pass lead, it looks like. Look, receiver comes back to it. Lets Carmichael come back and catch it. And by Fancy's reaction, I don't think he expected that. I don't think he expected that. Look, because he has this pass lead up. I think he got scared of the user and tried passing it like down. Actually, just a mistake by David. Goes back for 6 the other way, don't it? Yep. Jeez, David now. What a swing, bro. 2nd and 11 right now for the David T. Let's see what the kid has. Now he's got to go fast, which, I mean, works out because he's been going fast all game. Corner out, trying to force the issue out of bounds. 3rd and 11 now. Man, that pick is crazy to have thrown at their guy. I love a good gadget play in the red zone. No better time to call one. Just he to execute it, really, I think. He really just didn't execute it at all. Man, that's unfortunate for him, bro. It really would have been cool to see Fancy on a money drive. Because he played well. Both of them have played super well. That's how it is. Sometimes one little mistake. Has that corner out on the left side. Doesn't want it. Ends up taking the post route deep. Not going to hold on to that. rodeo of Cowboys on the tackle to knock the ball out. Would that be, what's a group of Cowboys? A posse? A posse on the knockout. Sure. Audibling to Flood, gun tie slots, right? And Flipperuski. Let's see, bro. David's just 4th and 11th. This is ball game right here. Keep your hopes alive. 3 timeouts. You have time, bro. You just gotta execute now. Pressure in your face. Check down, knockout, GG's. That's game. If you want to know my framework for how I run my offenses and defenses and how I've won pro Madden tournaments while becoming a top-ranked player, join my website, civil.gg. My guides will give you the tools you need to win more games of Madden, regardless if you're trying to become comp or if you're just trying to win more games online head-to-head. The link is in the description.